Our unit is able to sell at the highest price of the same size for that project itself.
First of all, we wanted to have a bigger space for our families.
So previously, I'll stay with my parents on weekdays, Monday to Friday, and only weekend then we go back to our actual house. So it's quite a hassle. So it's where we actually decide after our house MOP to actually upgrade to a bigger house to house everybody. We are actually quite lost on exactly like what kind of house we can buy. But when we met Grace, it's where she helped us with our finance planning.
I was very surprised and thankful that they trusted me with their financial figures, and so when I turn up at their place with the full sales presentation and the financial breakdown, also do a presentation on marketing strategy.
It's where we know that we can actually get a bigger house, like a clustered house. It's where we actually went ahead to view clustered house instead of condos.
We actually penetrated the market at the right time, just in the nick of time before cluster house prices actually soared and the demand actually took off.
I'm comfortable with her when we first met her, and I feel that she's knowledgeable as well. So like she knows her stuff. It's where I can trust her like in all decision making, and she helped us with the selling of the house. Yeah, which she did a very good job. Yeah, where we actually given a check right in front of us. But instead of advising us to close the deal straight away, Grace actually advised us to put on hold first and just wait a little longer.
Because the first offer came in at the market price, I knew from the response that the price can go higher.
So not long after, we actually got a better deal. Our unit is able to sell at the highest price of the same size for that project itself.
So this price that we closed at higher price actually exceeded our asking price. It was 2020. For the concluded price to exceed the asking price is not a common phenomenon. I think in negotiation it's very important not to overdo it, because when you overdo it, you are actually taking a very big risk at losing it all.
Yes, there is a check on the table.
She gave us the confidence. She told us that there's a potential offer as well. So asked us why not just put on hold for a while.
I feel that she could definitely do better for us.
My honest opinion was that I think the market has its potential to push a little bit more.
For me, yes, that's fear, because I want to close the deal fast. I also worried that the next offer will be lesser. So that's my biggest fear.
They were really surprised when the next check that came actually far exceeded the asking price.
Initially, we had the impression that, okay, this is our max, that she could pull it through, but somehow she came back with a higher offer.
We wanted this house, so Grace went ahead to negotiate on our behalf. So we set our budget and we actually provide her a blank check. We actually sort of trusted her a lot when she confirmed the deal and she just input the sum of money.
I think a lot of customers, naturally won't feel comfortable to hand a blank check over, right? So I was also very thankful that they did that, because it really helped a lot in giving me the control when it comes to the negotiation.
I could recall the day when we actually got the negotiations done. Grace told us to trust her with the negotiations, which we did to get the negotiation done.
Very thankfully that they were very cooperative in taking my advice for every step of the planning in the negotiation. And that gave me the control and the power to represent them.
We got the price that we didn't expect it to be done at that price, and she basically just exceeded our expectations.
I love observing where are the weakness of the sellers versus our strength. We don't need to compromise by compromising our ethics and morals. There is a much better way to gracefully negotiate and to arrive at a win-win situation for all parties.
All in all, the experience has been very, very pleasant for us. We could trust her with all the negotiations and to our best interest.
Everything just got done very fast. Yeah, we have no regrets getting the house and engaging her as our agent.
Daniel and Dinah, thank you so much for appreciating me and for doing this interview. And really thank you so much for trusting me in that process back then.